Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a trip from Reno to Reading in the new International LT. It has been quite a while since I last posted and I do apologize for that. I've had a pretty busy life and a lot of stuff going on, which is why I decided to come back with an American truck sim video so I can just do a nice little drive across the countryside and talk about where I've been and where I plan to go with this channel, I guess. I'm going to be double today, so I'm going to be pretty careful of that back trailer. Make sure I don't end up hitting anything with it. But yeah, I'm loving the new International truck. I just finished doing the Cruising Wyoming event in this truck as well. We're not going to be going anywhere for a while, are we? Oh, there's 2 lanes. Okay. Make sure we're clear either way. Awesome. So yeah, over the last few months, I didn't see him there. Over the last few months, I have been struggling with money to the point where I actually wasn't even able to continue paying for my editing software. It sucks, but it took more of a strain on my mental health than it did on anything else. I've still got my house, me and my partner are still together, everything's still going well, it's just had a bit of a struggle there for a while, but I've finally gotten on to Centrelink, which is, for any non-Australian viewers, which, according to YouTube Analytics, 99% of my viewers are from America. Centrelink is an income support service, so since I don't have a job, I get paid money from the government, and in turn, I have to apply for jobs and submit proof that I've been applying for jobs to them. But, yeah, it's enough to get by. Not a great amount, but it is enough to get by, which I'm very grateful for, and is why I'm getting back into this, because I actually have the money and the time, I guess, to actually make a video. So yeah, how's everyone been anyway? It's been, been a little bit rough here, but everything's all good. We're kind of descending into chaos here in Australia at the moment. In case you haven't heard, in case the news hasn't reached overseas and stuff, yeah, all of our construction workers have kind of started a rebellion. There was a riot in Melbourne the other day where they smashed down the front window to the Union building because they're trying to force vaccines onto construction workers. I'm not going to get into all this. I don't want to get into politics on my channel, but yeah, just descending into chaos and yeah, apocalypse is nigh. So yeah, what I've been doing over the last few months is I've been playing a lot of games in my spare time just to try to, you know, ease my nerves, I guess, just calm my anxiety down a little bit. Been playing a lot of Minecraft on a private whitelisted server, which I might make content on in the future if you guys want to see some more Minecraft content. I am a bit wary of posting Minecraft content, considering my last video did not do too well in terms of views and engagements. But if you do want to see more of that, let me know, because I'm happy to do that. But yeah, just been playing a lot of American Truck Sim lately, and a lot of Minecraft. Let's make sure we clear to merge. So yeah, anyone else excited for the new flashing lights update? I am very excited for the September release, bringing in the new countryside area. As a country boy myself, may not be from America, but still, as a country boy myself from Australia, I am definitely excited to be able to patrol out in the countryside and in some suburbs. Gonna add a lot more depth to the game. There is the countryside in the original map, but it is very limited, and there's no suburbs or anything like that. It's just open countryside. So hopefully the new map is holds up to all the hype that I'm making it up to have in my head. It should. Nils has always delivered on those updates. I'll definitely be making a video when it comes out too. Might be getting Officer 125 or Zombie or anyone, I guess. Might be getting a few people in on that video as well, but we will see how we go on that front. But yeah, due to all the stuff that's been going on lately, I'm thinking of taking... Thinking of taking a more I guess, relaxed approach to my YouTube. I love making videos, but yeah, with everything that's been going on, I kind of just want to make some more long-form content. I will definitely be returning to the long drive, but for now, I'm just going to be doing some truck sim and some other games. I have Life is Strange, which I'm tempted to play. And yeah, there's a lot of games I am tempted to play that I kind of want to do, but all I need is the money to buy said games. Agriculture inspection. I have never done one of these. This is the first time. There we go. Ignore the fact that my truck is slightly damaged. I forgot to repair it. I was doing, as I said, I was doing the Cruising Wyoming event. And I wasn't... Oh, wow! Okay. Just crash into me then. As I said, I was doing the Cruising Wyoming event and something very similar to what just happened then happened to me and put a little bit of damage on my truck, and I've just forgotten to repair it. But that is a-okay. So yeah, I've ordered a bigger desk as well. If you're on my Discord, you may have seen a photo of my setup. I might have sent it in a private channel, I'm not sure. I will double check that, but yeah. You may have seen a photo of my setup, which is very, very tight. Especially with the new microphone on the mic stand. It isn't the most roomy setup, by far. Everything's almost touching everything, so I've gotten a much bigger desk, almost double the length of my current desk. So it should be a lot more comfy, and I'll have a lot more space for expansion if I want to get like a, you know, headset stand and stuff like that. Because at the moment, I've just been hanging my headset over the armrest of my chair. Not the best. It doesn't look the best, but I mean, if it works, it works. Ah, Lord. But yeah, there have been way, way, way too many things to do in Minecraft, and then I finished like everything. Me and Zombie were playing on the whitelisted server, and over the period of like a week or two, I went from having not played Minecraft in like 10 years, except for the one episode I did of Totally Unprepared. I went from having nothing to having full netherite, a full base, an iron farm, a creeper farm, what else was there? XP farm? Yeah. Went a little bit overboard. I've got nothing to do anymore though, but I am tempted to start anew, I guess. Clear the slate, make a new house, put all my stuff in chests, and yeah, just start a new base for YouTube. Obviously, we've got the XP farm and everything still on the server, but I won't use them if I do decide to do that. Bit cheaty, considering I didn't build them on the playthrough. That's if I decide to do that, though. I might not. I might just decide to do some cool stuff on the server itself. But I don't even know what I would do. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. I've never played Minecraft in quite a while until recently. And I just don't have great plans or ambitions for it, I guess. Willing to take suggestions, as always, but yeah. But yeah, the future of my channel is in question, I guess. I definitely want to keep making videos. I love doing this. This is what I want to do for my life. But I know, like, I'm a long way away from ever being able to be monetized. But this is what I want to do. I love making videos. I love all the support I've gotten. Not getting. But yeah, since I stopped making YouTube, I think I went on my little break around 80 subs. And just checking back into the channel, I had 120. You guys are insane. I'm not even making videos and I'm gaining subs. Sure, there's better channels to spend your time on, but... Oh, I thought I'd make that. The shortest yellow light in the world. Anyway. I'm just glad people are liking my content. Because this is what I love doing. I've definitely got to make more... I've got to come up with more ideas, though. I'm not the most creative person in the world. I've got a few games that I want to play on the channel, but I need to figure out what I'm actually going to do in regards to that. and what I'm going to do on those games. Because, yeah, Minecraft is a very good example. I would love to play that, but I don't really know what to do. I've got State of Decay, which I could do a series on. I finished that game a while back, but I can just restart, I guess. This truck is not going to pay any attention, and he's going to try to merge into me. I can see it happening. I can feel it about to happen. I'm ready. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't. Oh, you bloody bastard. Nearly did it, too. Nearly fucking did it. I don't... Have they changed the way the AI works in this game lately, or is it just me? Because I've noticed a lot more often I've been getting crashed into in that exact same way. They just try to merge, but they don't look to see if there's a vehicle there, and they just crash into me. I wouldn't mind if that was a intended feature. I mean, it's accurate. The amount of times I've almost been merged into in real life is insane. People really need to retake their license test, I swear to God. Oh, something I completely glossed over, by the way. You're watching this video in 1080p. In, 1920 by 1080, the normal aspect ratio for a YouTube video. I have an ultra-wide monitor, and last time I did a video in American Truck Sim, it had to be filmed in ultra-wide. But thanks to the help of a program called Borderless Gaming, I'm able to actually run this game in windowed borderless mode, and then set my, in my Windows settings, set my resolution to 1080p. So now my actual game is running at 1080p on my screen, and I can record it at 1080p, which I am so grateful for, because trying to edit a video in 2560 by 1080 is a pain. It stretches out my intro, or it makes it, it zooms it in. It's not fun, to say the least. And it doesn't look great on YouTube with the black bars top and bottom. So I'm definitely grateful I was able to sort this out. Oh, nice little sun rays coming through. I've been tempted to get a shader mod for American Truck Sim, but considering how it doesn't run the best to begin with, I am very much debating that. I have got one for BeamNG, which, if I make a new video on that, eventually you will see that. Unless I disable the shaders. It depends how much it affects my ability to record. Because in the past, I have had trouble with shaders making my recordings a lot laggier, because I don't have the best CPU. And if I put any more strain on my CPU by doing anything, it kind of just shits itself and decides, oh nah, I'm going to record at 2 frames per second. So, yeah. Shaders probably affected the GPU more, but I actually have a strangely capable 970. GTX 970, old card, but it has been able to run every game I've thrown at it at a very decent FPS. The only games I struggle to run are Cyberpunk 2077, but I mean, that struggles to run on consoles it was made for. Granted though, I haven't played it since it came out, because I actually refunded it pretty quickly. I was a bit disappointed with it. But yeah, refunded it pretty quickly, but maybe they've made some optimizations since then. I've heard that they've fixed the game, which is awesome. Speaking of games that's been fixed... Oh, I'm going to have to stop, aren't I? Yeah. Speaking of games that have been fixed, I've heard a lot about No Man's Sky being a lot better than it used to be, and it is something I am actually willing to try out. I don't know how much it costs, and I don't really know what the game even is. It just screams to me like Kerbal Space Program, but instead of, being the engineer, you're just a human being. It probably sounds really stupid to people who play the game. I have no idea what it is, really. But space exploration and, like, spaceship building and stuff, that sounds really fun. There goes the train off into the distance. I swear the trains used to be a lot smaller. In fact, they used to just be the locomotive half the time. That's not a mod I've got installed or anything, so I'm guessing they've updated that. Either that or it just does that in some places, and other places it's still just the locomotive. This is one of the shorter jobs, so surely I shouldn't be too far from Reading at the moment. But yeah, I got quite confused. I was doing the Cruising Wyoming event and got very tripped up when I was doing... I went through Rolling, I think it was, and I discovered it, but I wasn't actually stopping there. And when I went back through to try to get the last town, I could not find it for the life of me. I had to go on Water Truck's website and look at my job log, and I eventually found it. Found out that I hadn't actually taken a job to or from Rawlings. I'd just gone through it on another job. I thought my game was broken for a while, or the challenge was broken. But, no, I was just being dumb. I've done most of those reward challenges since I got the game. There's been a few that I missed, but I think the Hauling for Hope one I didn't make all the deliveries on. I'm not quite sure. So my controller seems to have like a dead spot. I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller, by the way. And it seems like if I turn it a certain amount, it will go really smoothly. And then if I turn it a little bit too far, it just kind of snaps. That's why it looks like I'm driving with a keyboard sometimes when I'm going around these corners. I don't know how people do that though. Play any sort of driving game with a keyboard and mouse. It's definitely the best setup for a first-person shooter or anything like that, but definitely for a driving game, it is just so much easier to use a controller. See, there we go. It just snaps like that. I'm turning it at the same speed, and then it just goes past there and just goes... Oh, it didn't do it that time, but... Okay, so it sounds about right. Coming up to another intersection here. Very dark. Wasn't trying to do a night job, but it ended up being one, didn't it? Clear that way, and clear that way. Awesome. Speed checked by radar. So yeah, I'm getting I guess I'm getting a little bit closer to being able to do live streams if I decide to do that. Now that I've got a good mic setup, I could probably get into doing some Twitch streams if I wanted to. Depends whether my computer can handle it, and I will have to use my phone or my iPad to read chat, but I am tempted to start doing some live streams because I know that a lot of YouTubers have managed to get a few new viewers from Twitch. It's just a better platform, I guess, because YouTube, you're relying on an algorithm to push your video out there, whereas on Twitch, you're just on the main screen, I guess. Someone clicks on their game and they'll find you eventually. Getting up to speed now. But yeah, been a very, very boring few months down here. Constantly in lockdown, then out of lockdown, then in lockdown again, then out of it. It's not been the most fun experience in the world, but it's a thing. It's just a thing you gotta deal with. I am definitely not the best driver in American Truck Stop, by the way. These trailers are all over the road. There we go. I often forget that I'm actually using simulated air brakes in this, and usually by the time I get to the depot to drop off the trailer, it starts beeping at me and locking my parking brake on. Outside view. I can't see a thing. That is way too dark. I don't know how I'm going to get a thumbnail for this then. Might just have to use the initial shot of the truck. I'm still terrible at getting thumbnails. I always forget. I was going to get one, but yeah, obviously it became nighttime and I kind of just forgot. And then once it became nighttime, I'm like, oh, I need to get one of them, don't I? Not smart on my part at all. Oh, I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't know. Don't even know what to say right now, but yeah. So yeah, as I said, like, the future of my channel, I'm really debating what I want to do with this channel. I obviously want to do gaming content, but I'm debating what I want to go and do, because obviously this channel started out, and you'll see in the early intros, as the Racing Panda. It was about car games and racing games and such, but that's not all I'm into, so I decided to make the change to the Aussie Panda, just, you know, open up my options a little bit. But I don't know what I want to play anymore. I've actually been quite bored of most games. I've only really been playing American Truck Sim and Minecraft whenever I actually have a project I want to work on. But as of recently, we've finished pretty much every project I could think of. We're tempted to set up a wither skeleton farm. I don't even know how that would work. But we've been to the end, we've defeated the Ender Dragon. We've obviously been to the Nether. There's not a lot to do. We've defeated the Wither multiple times, 3 times in fact. Twice, you know, doing it the proper way. And then the 3rd time we just suffocated him under the portal to the end. Turning off here. So it should be pretty close then. This should be ready. We're coming up on now. One thing I do wish we had the ability to do in this game is actually park B-doubles. Now, obviously, backing a B-double is borderline impossible. But being able to disconnect both the trailers and back them individually would be a great feature. I'd love to be able to do. Also, I don't know if it's a game made by the same people or not, but I've seen an ad for Alaskan Truck Simulator, I'm pretty sure. It looks like it could be the same people, but I haven't looked into that at all. I kind of only just saw it in passing. I was looking for something else. Ooh, donuts. Nope, it's a stop sign. Come to a stop. Just use my air brakes then, so I'm not going to have much air for when I get to the drop-off point here. Come out wide. Did not need to go that wide, but I mean, it works. It's so weird seeing my ultra-wide monitor not in ultra-wide after having not made a video in quite a while. I've been holding off getting the new update for GTA 5 as well. As much as I kind of want to try out the new cars, I have had it set to not automatically update on Steam because I have so many mods installed on the current version that if I update, I'm going to have to do a clean install again, which I really cannot be bothered doing for the life of me. Nope, they're getting stopped, so it's going to be me coming through. Yes. Perfect. So close to the drop-off point now. Just around the corner. Oh, it's 30. I'm past 30. Okay. Slow down a little bit there. Probably shouldn't speed through the middle of town. I'll get another ticket. Is there a... I wonder, is there a place you can actually see how many tickets you've gotten? Because the amount of tickets I've gotten in this game, I can assure you, is a lot. I'm not the best at following the laws in this game. Sometimes by choice, sometimes just by sheer stupidity. Awesome, just barely making it through. We're getting there. Always kind of want to be a truck driver in real life. Not a job I'd actually, you know, want to do, but a job that I would consider if I need to get a normal job. But honestly, normal jobs are overrated. Okay, we'll come out here now. And we'll swing it around and in. Let's see where it wants me to go. Where should I place it? Yeah, I figured it would be along that wall. Just make sure I don't hit the gate coming in. I'm just barely going to miss that. Yep. Come over pretty much at a straight shot towards the wall. And swing it at the last moment. This is going to be pretty cool. I don't know how great this one's going to be. It might straighten up in time, but I'm not convinced. Oh, actually, it seems to be doing pretty well. Look at that. That's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. Job well done. And helicopter passing over right at the end as well. Awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please smack that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to see future uploads, and press that little bell notification icon. I'm a bit rusty at my outro. That was not the greatest one I've ever done, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.